Hello everybody, how's it going? Before I go any further, what I'd like to do is pause and just let you guys watch this clip. Basically, that guy was a camper that I found had been camping in the same spot for a couple of times in hardcore TDM. And I want to talk a minute about that because it's, I gotta say, the only thing I really play now. Hardcore TDM and hardcore SND, and like, they have like other game modes now. It's like hardcore mosh pit and stuff like that. But I'm mostly sticking to SND and TDM. But I gotta talk about maybe some tips if you're gonna start playing hardcore. First of all, I think you're going to enjoy it because there tends to be a lot less noob tubes in hardcore. I mean, they still do exist, but they tend to be less. And there is a tiny bit more camping, but since there's less noob tubes, the beauty of it is they won't expect it when they're camping in the same spot if you just launch a noob tube through the window. And let me talk about what gun I'm using. I'm using the M21 right now. And this gameplay at this moment was about 3 in the morning in Chicago, where I live, and I was recording because that was the very first game using the M21 after I just unlocked it. And I think actually at that point in the video, I think I'm 61 or 60. Maybe not even there. I might be 58 or something. But right now I'm 62 10th prestige. I just got them before I stopped playing tonight. And right now it's 4:13 in the morning. I should be asleep, but I can't sleep right now. So I figured I'd just, you know, talk to you guys about something.
We're losing this fight.
See how many times I fail right there? I mean, yeah, I do get them, but talk about not being used to the gun and just terrible, terrible shooting. But I'm just lucky I finally got him. But one thing I want to talk about, when you are capturing, like I am with the Easy Cap DC60+, I don't know if it's the same with the DC60, it might be. I apologize for my yawning, guys. It's, like I said, it's 4 in the morning. I'm sleepy as hell. And, basically, I'd gone on vacation and used it for about 2 weeks straight with no issues at all as far as recording and everything. But the hardware itself started to kind of fail. The USB input started to kind of wobble around and break, which was kind of not cool. And then finally one day when I woke up at my friend's house after staying the night, and I was like, alright, well I'm going to start capturing what we do because it's going to be hilarious, because we had this genius idea. And if you steal this, I will destroy your life and rape your future children. Basically our idea is take RPGs, and it's better in hardcore because there tends to be less chance of them to turn around because they'll be like, alright, well it's hardcore, they're not going to know I'm here. Basically our idea is, excuse me, jeez. Me and my buddy will take an RPG, go behind a guy, and I'm going to be recording this when it happens. I mean, everyone can just go behind a guy, send him a message saying behind you, and then knife him. What we're going to do is pay homage, I believe that's how to say it, to the popular cartoon from back in the day called Rocket Power. What we're going to do is stand behind him with dual RPGs, send him a message saying Rocket Power, and when he is like, what the hell does that mean, we're going to suicide ourselves and kill him. And it has to be hardcore because if you just do it in TDM, you're both not going to die. Basically, if you do it in a hardcore TDM, you're both going to die, and along with him. And I think that'll be hilarious. And I honestly, while sitting on the crapper, I'd come up with another idea, which is a lot more finesse, but I think it'll be even better than Rocket Power. Our idea was called Death from Above. basically we need a javelin, and we need to be able to have two people. Sorry for that, by the way, if you're wondering what that was my dog. I have two labs, a chocolate lab and a red lab, but anyway, back to javelin. You need two guys that you can work together with teamwork. One guy is camping, preferably on like wasteland or something where he won't know you're behind him, and you can stand a certain far away distance, and you'll be fine. But what you have to do, you have to time it perfectly so that right when he shoots, you send him the message saying "death from above." Basically, when he gets the message, he's going to hear the javelin. But the idea is that he's going to be so concerned with looking at the message, he's not going to realize that the javelin is coming down his throat. And it's going to be just hilarious to watch the javelin go up in the air and then just see it engulf the camper in flames and death. But basically, I want to take a minute now to explain a predicament that I had with my EasyCap, like I was explaining before, with the USB input. It had broke off, so what I had done is, keep in mind, I had never soldered anything in my life. So I had tried to solder the ends with wires. So what I did, there's four little, I guess, little input slash, I don't know what they're called. They're like diodes, or like little input for the wires or something, or like the little prongs. There you go, the input for the prongs is on the EasyCap motherboard. And I soldered four wires leading to pins that you plug into the standard USB input. And it does work fine, but my predicament is that my genius ass, after I had gotten done soldering, I wanted to make sure it was okay, and I completely forgotten that I had left the soldering iron plugged in, and I just dipped it in water to make sure that it was okay, and I heard it go tss. So of course I'm like, oh, it made that sound, it's gotta be okay. My genius butt grabbed the end of the soldering iron and got this nasty ass blister that you're seeing right now. And this is already after 3 days of healing, but that's basically what it looks like. It's 2 layers of skin completely destroyed, and it's right now forming a plasma again. And it doesn't hurt that much if I touch it, but it was just nasty when it happened, and peeling it was gross too. But word of advice, do not touch the soldering iron any point in time unless it's the part where you grab. And if you confuse the part where it's not radiating crazy heat, don't touch that part. Touch the part that is cool, or at least like warm, not the part that's metal. And basically that's it, guys. And that, by the way, was captured in S-Video, which is a new cable that I got, so I'm hoping you're enjoying the quality. But basically that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later. I myself am going to get some shut-eye. It's 4:20 in the morning right now. I know, 4:20, yeah. But I'm going to go to sleep and talk to you guys later on the flip-flop. Peace.